We move now from sports news and all of the things that are happening around sports in the Charlotte area to breaking news really in the world of music. Superstar Tejano singer Selena Quintanilla, she was from South Texas back in the 90s. She was killed by at the time, the president of her fan club, Yolanda Saldívar. Yesterday it was announced that after 3 decades, she was denied parole. It was really going to be the first time she would be eligible for parole. And so we wanted to go to our content partner and in full disclosure, this is my old, we go way back. John Thomas Cobos is my old co-anchor when I was there in South Texas, and wanted to bring him in here to talk about, all of this, because I would think Corpus Christi is so much Selena. And so it's got to be big news there.
It is.
How are you, John Thomas?
They even created a festival. Good morning to you. They even created a festival here in South Texas to honor the life of Selena. It's moved to San Antonio since, but the community took to social media right away when we announced this news last night that the parole was denied. Most people stating the obvious, saying, well, of course, there's no way they're going to let her out. The big resounding theme seems to be that she's probably safer inside prison than she would be if she were out here in the public. It's my understanding she's in Gainesville, which is just west of Waco here in Texas, north of us where we are in Corpus Christi. But yeah, the community here fully supports. And as you would imagine, the family, they issued a statement quickly on social media saying that they're grateful to the Texas Board of Pardons and Paroles that they've chosen to deny parole for Yolanda Saldívar. We're still taking it in. We're processing this news here at KIII and sharing the information as we get it with our viewers.
Interesting point, though, that she's probably safer in prison because Selena was such a megastar, not only for South Texas, but Texas, the whole state, really. We have fans worldwide.
We do. It's interesting to see her reach. I grew up in Houston, and when this happened in 1995, in March of 95, because we are coming up on the 30th anniversary of her murder, that is this Monday, and the Board of Paroles was supposed to make this announcement on Sunday, so we were surprised when we got this announcement. We had reached out knowing that this date was coming up because everybody's been paying close attention to this. We reached out to the district attorney at the time, a gentleman by the name of Carlos Valdez, who is now a judge in Nueces County, just to get his thoughts on what he thought, because he prosecuted that case. He, at the time, when we spoke with him in December last year, said, I didn't think that, this would be such a big thing 5 years after this trial. At the time, so in 2000, he was thinking there's no way people are going to think about Selena or this case. But he said, I'm so very wrong. I'm absolutely wrong. Her impact on the world of music, Tejano music, and she was getting ready to cross over into mainstream. It already started that process, was felt everywhere. And so when she was killed, the whole community, the whole Tejano community, and people all over the world really, they felt this. They took it personally. They felt it was an attack on somebody who was up and coming, that was bringing and bridging a different form of music and culture into our lives that we know today.
Is it a surprise that Yolanda was denied parole? What are the people saying out there?
From what I've been hearing, people are not surprised. I know it's my understanding the family was not there for the hearing. They did submit a few letters. Selena's widower, Chris Perez, submitted some letters as well, stating why they thought that she should remain in prison. I was doing some quick reading on Saldívar. Apparently she's been a good inmate from what I can tell. Even, I believe, got an associate's degree in law or something to that effect, and is helping other prisoners write petitions for cases and try to make legal arguments. It's been doing good from what we've seen, but still that's not enough to persuade the family otherwise. They think she should remain in prison for the remainder of her life.
Wow. I mean, you spoke to the pilgrimage and the Selena Festival. I would imagine that is still going strong year after year.
That's the thing. It was here for a couple of years in Corpus Christi, and it's interesting that for me personally that it moved to San Antonio. I know a large base of supporters are there, but here in Corpus Christi we have the monument that's on the Bay Shore. It's a big marbled figure of her People travel here just to see that. She was buried down the street at a seaside cemetery, so people make that pilgrimage down shoreline. Then they go to the west side of town where they have a Selena museum. And even to this day, and I have to tell you, I don't really listen to Tejano music. There's some playing here and there, but it's not my go-to. But people from all over that feel that music, they come in, they go to the museum, and they want to see what Selena was creating, what she was part of, and what her family as a whole was part of. And her family continues that music. I think just recently they released a song from her, or a remix to that effect. So her music's still very alive and well. Her legacy very strong.
Yeah, I mean, you and I hit the karaoke stages there in
Oh, yes.
South Texas time after time, and a lot of people
Oh, yes.
would get up, including myself, trying to sing a Selena song.
For
So-
Bitty Bitty Bon Bon, Como
Bitty
La
Bitty
Flor,
Bon Bon.
all the big hits. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Well, if anything, nice to see you and connect with you, John Thomas. There.
Always a pleasure. Nothing but love for you, Jane. You know that.
Absolutely.
And my wife sends her love too.
I
Of
will
course.
say hi to Christy for me. I'll see you on the
I will.
socials. All right. John
You got
Thomas
it. Take
Cobos
care.
here. Bye.